It was supposed to be just another high-profile adaptation, a beautiful bestseller, a charming, perfectly cast, leading duo. But, June of 2025 flipped the Hollywood script, turning what should have been a dreamy box office romance into a toxic, scorched earth scandal. In one corner there's Blake Lively, an actress celebrated for both her quiet strength and, honestly, her elite connections. In the other, Justin Baldoni, heartthrob-turned-filmmaker with a squeaky clean image rooted in sincerity. Their film, It Ends With Us, had been years in the making, but no one imagined it would end with lawsuits, social media wars, AI manipulation claims, and the unraveling of friendships so deep they involved Taylor Swift herself. The chaos began when whispers of on-set tension between Lively and Baldoni started leaking online. At first, fans just brushed it off as classic tabloid bait, but then came the June shockwave. Lively filed a lawsuit accusing Baldoni of fostering a toxic workplace and masterminding a reputation-sabotaging PR campaign against her. Emails were leaked, contracts surfaced, insiders emerged. Lively's legal team painted a picture of manipulation, silent harassment, and career-threatening sabotage, allegedly orchestrated through shadow PR firms and digital smear tactics. Baldoni, in response, countersued for $400 million in damages, claiming defamation. The countersuit was dropped almost instantly. Why? Some say it was a legal tactic. Others believe it was because his side was preparing for something bigger, a media war. Within 48 hours of the news breaking, the scandal became the #1 trending topic globally. It wasn't just a lawsuit, it was an earthquake shaking the very foundation of celebrity culture. The narrative split audiences in two. On one side, vocal support for Lively, on the other, a growing tide of sympathy for Baldoni, much of it driven by massive bot activity according to cybersecurity analysts. That's right, this wasn't just personal drama, it was digital warfare. Allegations began flying that both parties were leveraging AI to craft narratives, leak friendly documents, and deepfake audio to tilt public opinion. Suddenly, fans weren't just questioning reputations, they were questioning reality. And just when things couldn't get any more explosive, enter Taylor Swift. The pop icon, who has shared years of friendship with Lively, was dragged into the fray when anonymous sources claimed she had pressured a streaming service to pull marketing for It Ends With Us. Screenshots circulated, Swift's publicist denied the claims, but the damage was done. The media frenzy now had a third megastar to feed on. Swifties, divided, Swift herself, silent. And speculation growing that behind-the-scenes tensions between her and Lively were deeper than the public knew. Meanwhile, Discovery Plus dropped a bombshell of their own, a docuseries titled Baldoni vs. Lively. A Hollywood feud was already in production. Cameras had reportedly been following both actors throughout filming, and now, what was once just promotional footage is being retrofitted into what execs are calling one of the most intimate celebrity breakdowns ever documented. The timing, honestly, couldn't be more controversial. The series is set to air while the court case is still active, lawyers are calling it a PR stunt, fans are calling it entertainment gold, and everyone else, well, they're glued to their screens. But there's more. Hidden beneath the headlines is a web of conspiracy-level twists, claims that a rival studio had fueled the feud to sabotage the film's box office chances. Rumors that Lively's legal team had obtained audio recordings implicating Baldoni in strategy calls to media consultants. Even a theory that the lawsuit itself is a calculated move to distract from a major Hollywood executive's upcoming scandal. Reddit threads exploded. YouTube analysts picked apart every video clip, every red carpet glance, every sentence in the legal filings. And yet, through all the chaos, one truth remained. This scandal revealed the darkest side of fame. Where power isn't about talent, it's about controlling the narrative. Where AI isn't just transforming film production, but the perception of truth itself. And where friendships, careers, and public identities hang by the thread of a single screenshot. As of now, the court case is heading to a March 2026 trial. The docuseries may beat the legal system to the finish line. Fans continue to flood social platforms with conspiracy theories, old interview clips, and wild predictions. Studios are bracing for backlash or box office redemption. And somewhere in all this, the original story, a romance meant to inspire, lies buried beneath layers of betrayal, controversy, and control. This isn't just gossip. It's the evolution of scandal in the age of AI, fandom warfare, and media manipulation. And if you thought this was the climax, just wait. Because in Hollywood, the real drama always happens after the credits roll. Subscribe now for more high-stakes celebrity exposés, real-time breakdowns, and the scandals Hollywood doesn't want you to see.